That's a good boy. This is my pet polar bear. I call him Mr. Beauregard. John, you're fired. I'm hiring the polar bear. He's my new producer. Big things are going on. I'm out of coffee. Did you drink this? Let me. This is the other coffee. The other one was from. I forgot it down here from last time, so probably not good. Got a little bit of dairy product in there, and overnight, boys, be good for the stomach. What do we got going on here? We did talk about this silly off-duty police officer. I'm pretty sure he was reprimanded. Long story short, guy came out. This off-duty cop comes out of his front porch, well, and from in his house, runs out into the street. There's a couple walking by with their 5-year-old daughter. She drops the candy. He basically was like, "Yeah, you guys better come back and pick that shit up. Yeah, I'm a cop." So they did and apologized because, they didn't realize they had dropped anything. He said they were littering, whatever. This guy gets hyped up. Excuse me. I need more coffee or something. This guy gets all hyped up, says he's a cop, and at that point, the guy who was walking by with his wife, I think, and child, pulls out his phone and starts to record the situation. The guy claims to be a cop, so he asks the cop to show a badge and his, what's his name and his number. What's that called?
Name, rank, and serial number.
Your badge
Your
number.
badge.
Badge number. And that at that point, this off-duty cop charges the guy all on camera, charges him, pins him, tells him he's being detained, and calls 911. Pins him down, puts his knee in the back of his neck. Which is yeah, that is classic. That's a classic move. We all know it. And at that point, police showed up in uniform, police officers who are the ones actually allowed to do stuff like that. And they showed up, and the guy who got roughed up, he's like, I got it all on video. And the female officer, she watches the video and she's like, oh, I'm going to have to call my superior on this. So she does. And they got the body cam footage, and it's pretty, it's bad. Yeah. If we're lucky, at some point, maybe my producer can throw that little clip in there. Which way am I pointing? Up here or over here? I forgot, if I point, you can do stuff with that too, right? Subscribe, like, comment. you know, where did I leave off at? So the lady cop calls her superior, and she's like, "Yeah, this guy came out of his house looking like a lunatic." Charges him, puts his hands on him in front of his 5-year-old daughter. It's all on video, and you can basically hear the sergeant, lieutenant, whoever she was talking to, go, "Well, that's a problem if it's all on video." And she goes, "Yeah, that's a problem." And then they tried to just charge him with a misdemeanor instead of a felony assault so they could appease the guy who did the recording, because he's got all the information right there. He's got the guy's ass. But long story short, the off-duty officer didn't get arrested, but the video did get to the district attorney. I know that. And I'm sure they lined him up real good for that one. But apparently he tried to bribe the guy with $80 too. He shoved it in his pocket as off camera and said, "Hey man, don't post the video." I'd have kept he kept the money, I'm pretty sure too. I would have. And he still posted it. So, good for him. Cuz that guy came out, I mean, that's just silly.
Both sides.
That's silly. Well, you know what? That cop was completely wrong. When he called 911, he said there was a man, a homeless man with a weapon. A kind of cop that calls 911 is actually a smart cop. Now, if he had just left it at that, everything would have been gravy, but instead he decided to play RoboCop. Super dickhead. Yeah, that's too bad for that kid too, because the kid saw all of it. It was pretty sad. And then she offered the cop a chicken nugget. Once the cop was all, "I'm sorry," because he did. He cried, he begged and pleaded, with the guy. "Oh, please don't, I'm sorry. And this is during the holidays. I don't want to take your chicken nuggets, especially during the holidays." Like, "Oh, you're just a saint now, aren't you?" Just just half an hour or whatever ago, you had this child's father pinned to the ground in front of her, scarring her for life. I hope that guy gets paid for that. I bet he will. Big time. He's probably, I wonder, who do you sue at that point? If the cops fire him,
He's off.
he's off duty, so you fire him as a police station, right? And then you sue if you're going to sue, you would sue him as a person then, right? Okay, yeah. Because that's assault. And he tried to detain him. And that's kidnapping.
Yeah.
Because he's not on duty. They weren't breaking the law. It doesn't matter if they littered or not. That's a ticket, it's not
Kidnapping.
kidnapping. Yeah, you're not allowed to go try to grab someone up, dude. Insane. We need more people to pull their phones out. I know a lot of people do it now, and a lot of people got cameras in their cars. I want a camera in my car. We need more of that so that everyone is safe.
Well, it doesn't make you safe.
It doesn't make you safe, but at least it keeps people accountable that need to be. Because if we don't police the police, who's going to do it? The police do try to police the police, but that doesn't always work, right? That'd be like you calling me on a rule in a tournament, in a disc golf tournament. Would you do it? Would you do it?
If I was against you and I was going to win,
Yeah. That's fair. It depends what it is, right?
yeah.
If it was
It's like anything.
if it was like a small foot fault, it depends. Was it egregious? Did I win with it? Did I win with it? Because if I'm winning with it, you gotta take it, I think. Anyways, still looks like we got one viewer. I wonder who that is. That's okay. We did have a little microphone interference. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it sounded like we got hacked by a demon and the microphone got overtaken and it sounded horrible. And we have about 15 minutes of what we thought was really good. We came out shooting tonight and apparently we struck out a bit, but that's okay because we're on the road. We're on the road in the right direction, the road to glory. We don't want glory. He's over here working out. I'm over here working while you're over there working out. I need to be over there getting swolled with you. Maybe we should flip the camera around. My bro-ducer, also known as Mr. Beauregard. Yes. I don't want to get into the politics behind this, but I do want to mention something. I think I took a screenshot of it, and this is to make this make sense. I should look at it. I did, and I took a screenshot because who knows? It'll probably get deleted. But and what is this on? I think this is on Twitter. Natalie Ryan. Like I said, we're not going to get into the politics, but I just have to say something about this. Posted, I will have some news about this soon. Did I send you this? Did I send you this yet? Okay. I will have some news about this soon. I'm still working on getting things together, but I can say this much. I'm touring this year, no matter what happens. And you know what? Like, okay, that's cool. New rule change. Go there. We're just going to say there was a new rule change which would prohibit Natalie Ryan, I believe, from playing in the FPO. Someone commented, nice. If it turns out you have to go to MPO, there's no logical scenario where you can look bad, but more so an underdog trailblazer, quote unquote. Picture your game 5 years from now. I think going MPO isn't a career ender. That's a pretty positive statement. Like, that's like someone was going to bat for Natalie. And then Natalie says, I can promise you that it is, referring to the career ender. And also that if MVO is my only option, then I will just quit the game. Let's reread her first paragraph here. I will have some news about this soon. I'm still working on getting things together, but I can say this much. I'm touring this year no matter what happens. But if I have to play MPO, then I will quit the game. So you make your mind up about that. Did that sound like two logical statements when placed together? Or not? What do you guys think? You can say so in the comments if there's anybody out there, but it's almost 9 o'clock. You guys are all in bed, sleeping on the East Coast. People are yeah, they're winding down. I don't. We're not though. We're going. We're going. We're up with polar bears all night, doing nighttime polar bear runs. We're gonna go play some disc golf in the snow later. All right then. We're gonna sign off here for just a few and talk to you fine people later.